All right, we've made it to 2026. Happy New Year, everyone. We are going to be talking about Sacramento real estate in this video. My name is Doug Reynolds, your Sacramento area realtor. I love working with buyers, sellers, and investors in the Sacramento area. I love talking stats and data with you and dissecting the market. So we're going to be talking about the stats for December 2025 so we can know what's going on here in January and moving forward at the beginning of 2026. All right, as you can see here, these are the stats for December 2025 for the Sacramento County area. The median sales price was $530,000. That's down a little bit compared to November and down a bit compared to about a year ago. Gosh, our median sales price has been floating anywhere from $525 to $560 for a couple of years now. We just haven't had much in regards to change on pricing, whether it be up or down. And so not surprising to see that. The highest sales price in the county for the month of December was just under $2 million, $1.925 million. The lowest sales price was $225,000. So you can see a nice big range there. And if you take all the homes that sold, you look at them and you look at what they sold to compared to what they were originally listed for, they're averaging selling for 96.4% of the original list price. Just some interesting information. Obviously, some are selling for over list price, some are selling at, but on average, about 3.6% less than the original list price. So we had 831 homes sold in the month of December. That's actually up 5% from November, but down 3.4% from a year ago. Average days on the market has gone up a bit. We're at 46 average days on the market. That's up from November and that's up from a year ago. And the reason being is basically we have more inventory than we did a year ago. Of all the homes that sold, 42% of them had multiple offers. So 4 out of every 10 houses or 2 out of every 5 the houses that sold did have multiple offers. And right now, if you take a screenshot of our market, we've got 1,427 active listings in the county. That is down significantly from November. That is normal. Usually the inventory drops off as we hit the end of the year and then starts to increase as we go through January, February, and March. But if you look at compared to a year ago, we're up 18.7% from a year ago. That equates to 1.7 months worth of inventory. For all you people out there screaming, we need more inventory, we need more houses, we need more for sale. Well, we definitely have more now compared to a year ago. And then pending sales, 668 pending sales right now. That's down 27%. That's normal. We get some extreme numbers happening at this time of year, but it's down 15.7% from a year ago. So some of those averages and percentages and differences and changes, they might look a little extreme because November to December to January, there's some drastic stuff that kind of happens with the end of the year happening, with the weather that's happening, with Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, all those things. We do see drastic stuff. So it's not surprising to see that. Moving forward, trust me, we're going to start to see the inventory increasing from here. We will start to see the pending sales increasing from here. Probably in January, we might have less closings than we did in December, but after January, we will continue to see the closings increasing, and that will happen for the next 3 to 4 to 5 months. As we get through winter and spring and start heading up, we'll have more buyers, more sellers, more pendings, more sales going on, and then we usually hit a bit of a plateau in the late spring, early summer, and we kind of flatten out and have, inventory flat and all those types of things. So right now, I am sensing with my buyer clients and my seller clients that this market is geared up. It's ready to go. Things are starting to happen already at the beginning of this year. We're seeing more buyer activity than we have seen in the last few months. We are seeing multiple offers happen, and it's the very beginning of January. So I don't think this is going to be some insane, crazy market, but I think 2026 is going to be drastically improved compared to 23, 24, and 25. We will be seeing more buyers, more sellers, more transactions happening. So if you are thinking about being one of those buyers this year, You need to get pre-approved with an excellent lender. Do not just go on some random website and get some pre-approval from somebody sitting at a desk in a third world country, India or something, whatever. You need to get a solid referral. Most of the time, people pick their real estate agent and they say, hey, who should I work with on the loan side? And then they refer them to somebody. However you go about it, make sure you have an excellent lender that has you fully pre-approved. They should be asking for your pay stubs, your tax returns, all of those things, bank statements, to document you fully before they say, okay, you're pre-approved and ready to go, okay? So get that taken care of. Make sure you have an agent that knows what the heck they're doing. This is not a market to be working with Aunt Sally or Uncle Joe. You need to be knowing what you're doing as a real estate agent, because there are a lot of kind of pitfalls and tricks and ups and downs going on in this market right now. And you need to have the agent that knows how to navigate you through the process, okay? Be ready. There's going to be competition. If it's priced right, shows well. I just had a buyer call me today. He went to an open house and there's 12 offers on it. But yet I showed a house earlier today and it's been on the market for 3 weeks and it's sitting there, no offers. So we're in this market where some stuff's going crazy right away. Other things are sitting. You've got to be able to adjust and adapt according to the house and the situation that it's in. Sellers, you don't want to be that house that's been sitting around for forever. Buyers are going to smell and taste blood in the water, and they're going to start lowballing you. You want to be that house that's priced right, shows well, has good marketing, so that way you can get those multiple offers and you can have an experience as a seller that is smooth and it goes through on time. And there's not a bunch of renegotiation going on during the process, okay? So if you're looking to connect with a great real estate agent in the Sacramento area, my name is Doug Reynolds. You can find me at realestatewithdoug.com. I look forward to talking to you soon, and clear skies.